All right, welcome to level 3 of mobile photography. So you've worked your way up from just taking some candid shots around the classroom to taking some more artistic shots in level 2 and working out there, really working on your look and those type of things that you're really kind of gone beyond just the basic, what most people are doing and snapping a shot with their smartphone. So now we're going to talk about portraiture or portrait photography, okay? And this is a big one. And I want to tell you that learning how to do proper portrait photography is one of the great life skills, okay? Because we take a lot of pictures and we take a lot of pictures of people. And learning how to take good shots of people is just very, it's a great life skill to have. Now, a couple of things about this. You'll be using some books about how to pose people. And let me just give you a warning right now. Not every pose works for every person. Kind of like, the old thing goes, I have a good side and a bad side. Well, there are good poses and bad poses depending on people. So what might work for one person might not work for another person. And so it's your job as the photographer to really pick good, strong photos. So it's your job as the photographer to pick good, strong poses for your subjects, your models, whatever we want to call them. In the video below, I show you how I work with 2 6th grade students and I get them to imitate the poses that you see in the book. Okay, so I want you to keep that in mind, and also keep in mind that you're going to edit these photos. Now, I never want editing photos to make them unnatural, okay, or to do things like that. I don't believe in that. I know there's a lot of apps right now that can, change how you look and do all these things, and I just don't believe in that, and I don't think we need to, advance that type of thinking. Everybody's beautiful the way they are, and it's fine. And you can just, as the photographer, you really find that really great look that everybody has, and you do that as a photographer. Now, a couple of things that you need to know. I boss around subjects or models all the time, and you need to take control of it. So you, with hand directions, you tell them how to tilt their head, chin up, those type of things. Get them to be in nice poses that make people look good, okay? Because that's what your job really is. And you can move them around. Make sure that, unless you have to, separate them from the background. There's about 18 inches between me and this background behind me. It just adds depth to your photographs, and that's really kind of an important thing to do. Or sometimes people are, leaning against a wall. Obviously, they're going to be touching the background, and that happens. But really keep an eye on that. Watch the videos about lighting and about backgrounds and, of course, about poses. Now, the challenge is this. You will use one of these books. I've got the children's one right here, but there's also one for high school seniors. And you will pick poses out of here. So let's say I'm picking this top corner one right here, okay? So it's someone who's leaning against one wall. So she's leaning against this green wall, and she has another background behind her, and she's kind of looking up with her chin tilted. Okay, so you're going to imitate that with your subject model, okay? And to prove that at the end, so first of all, you're going to do 10. 10 portraits are what you need to do. And it can be one person for 10 portraits, or 2 people, 5 each, or however you want to divide it up. But they must be 10 different poses, okay? Because level 3 is all about how to take good portraits. And of course, different portraits mean different poses. So 10 different portraits and 10 different poses. And to kind of show me, you need to send in, you just need to take a photograph of the book here. So let's say if I'm doing this kid here with the crossed arms leaning against a wall. Okay, so I take a photo of that, of the book. I just go take a photo with my smartphone of that, and then I show the actual photo. And you'll see that below. You'll see it below the video where I actually work through 2 6th graders and I get them to follow some poses. So I want to see what the original looks like, what your version of it looks like, and I want it edited, because you've learned about editing photos up until now. So you know how to clean up the photo, make it look good, crop it, make sure there's nothing weird coming out of the backgrounds of their heads and things like that. Really focus on those 3 things: lighting, background, and pose, okay? That's what you need to have, and of course, it's a well-edited shot. So you can see, even with this one right here, I've got good lighting. I've got this light coming right here. You can see my hand is glowing with it right there. I'm well lit, okay? I've got proper shadows on my face. I've got a separation between me and the background. I've got this microphone for good audio, which it doesn't matter because you're using photographs, so that doesn't matter. And then if I was taking photos, I would be posing. whatever, you know what I'm talking about here. So that's what I'm really looking for, 10. So you'll actually be submitting 20 photographs, because 10 of the original, what it's supposed to look like out of the magazine or out of the book here, and then 10 of your version. They don't have to be perfect. You will see that mine are not perfect, but they're generally how the pose is. And I can't wait to see this new skill, this great skill of being able to take portrait photography, portrait photographs of people. So anyhow, good luck with it. And don't forget to watch the video right below this on how to do poses, and then the ones on lighting and all that other stuff. So good luck.